Hello guys and welcome to this new video, and today we are gonna read the Civ bonuses of Armenians and not discover it together because I read it already, but just I'm gonna explain you my view on the bonuses. So mule cards, so first thing, mules are replacing lumber camps, and yes, that's this thing, replacing lumber camp and replacing mining camp. You can also take the hunt from them, so this is a good thing for laming hunt onto maps like Socotra, and then you just bring it with you and you can take the food. So this is cool building. You can make some create some cool build orders with it, where if you just need a few of on gold, for example, you take some gold and then you move the mule away because you don't want to keep villagers on it. You can put this in between gold and in between wood if you have a perfect spot. Same with stone. So this is really, really interesting. You're going to save resources in the end. So this is better than glamour camp, mining camp. So yeah, this is really, really cool. And you can also scout with it. So Armenians, your early game will be super interesting. And this is going to be the same for Georgians. But yeah, your early game will be super interesting with the laming possibility with your scouts, and also interesting openings with this thing. So Mulcap technologies are 25% more effective. What does it mean? It means everything here is gonna be 25% stronger. So wood upgrade is gonna be stronger, stone upgrade stronger, time here. So your eco is gonna be one of the best in the game, like by far one of the best in the game. It's gonna be really, really insane with that. Especially because they have the last wood upgrade, so in Imperial Age, your wood income is going to be crazy good. It's going to be super, super strong. So this makes your Civ super strong, and yeah. First fortified church, so church, another new thing, are replacing monasteries, so they cost a bit more, 50 more wood, but they are stronger than monasteries. So what do they do? With Armenians, you can create warrior priests with them, with the church. So yes, this is really interesting. Warrior priest is some kind of monk that cannot convert but that can fight. If you check the stats, it's really interesting stats. It's profiting from the infantry upgrades, profiting from the monk upgrades. So sanctity to have more HP, fervor to be faster, and also unique tech that we are going to talk about later. So yeah, this is really strong. This thing is really strong. You can also heal with them. So you can collect relic and heal and also fight. So yeah, this is really strong. So I didn't talk too much about the fortified church, guys, but fortified church is a new building, like I said. So you can create this. You have a free relic, so that's going to be a really good boost for your eco instantly. So I would suggest doing a fortified church instantly in most of your games. And also it's shooting arrows, so with the relics inside it's shooting arrows, so, and also with villagers inside it's shooting arrows, so it's like a mix of a tower and a monastery and also a production building that can create a really interesting unit. Because this unit, if you check the stats, it's quite good, but most importantly it's really cheap. It's almost like it's a bit more expensive than an eagle, but the stats are super good, and they're created super fast as well. And the fact they can heal is good. You can also garrison the fortified church. Fortified church gives you the possibility to garrison villagers, monks, and units, and also the mules if you need to save it. So this is really interesting building, really strong. I'm gonna say it, guys, it's the best building in the game at the moment. Okay, barracks units except mana attempts are available 1 age earlier. This is really good. This stack is really good. So I would say champions is a bit of a bait in Castle Age. Champions can be good for some really, really long Castle Age against some pike and knights composition, but it still dies to crossbows. So anything else than crossbows, it's going to be good to go champions, but against crossbows, I would not suggest it. The thing is, you have Gambison, supplies, and you have full upgrades. So it's quite good. So yeah, let's check the blacksmith upgrades. So in Castle Age, you're gonna have some champions. It sounds strong on paper to have champions, but the thing is, it dies to arrows because they don't get more stats from like armor. They don't get more armor. They just get more HP and more attacks. So they're gonna be strong, but not OP because they still die to arrows. But they're gonna be strong. But most importantly, you get Halbardier in Castle Age, and it's gonna be giving you the possibility to survive, I guess, any kind of raid because Halbardier is so much stronger than Pike, like so much stronger. So yeah, this is a good thing to get, and I will play towards that. Honestly, I will play towards that with Siege, and you get strong Castle Age with this composition. Because other than that, this Civ will check the tech tree later, but doesn't have too many options. Galley line fire 2 projectiles, so it sounds insane, but the second projectile does 1 damage, so it's not insane. It's just a few more damage, that is good. Also against rams, they are better. So now let's check the unique unit, composite bowman. So this archer is having really poor stats, really bad stats, but it's gonna ignore the armor. So they're like lattice, but with the bow, basically. That can be quite good with a mid shield. They shoot really slowly, so they need a mid shield. They are also weak, so they need a mid shield or they will die to any other unit. So yeah, I would say it's a unit with high DPS against units with a lot of armor. So it's a good unit against cavalry and infantry, not against archers because their range is not impressive. I would use it like Genoese crossbowmen most of the time. And we talked about the warrior priest already, really strong unit. And the thing about this unit is you can get the relics with them, so it's hard to stop it because they still take bonus damage from Lycav, I mean scars from Lycav, but you can get the relics because they're faster than the monks, and they are just also stronger, like they can defend themselves. They would win one-on-one against a scout, so yeah, pretty good. Now let's check the other unique tech. So demolition ship plus 33% plus radius, so it does more damage, like from further distance. Guy line and Germans plus 1 range, so this is quite insane. Another super strong bonus. So you have German, super strong unit on water. It's like Ufnice on water, or Ufnis, depends how you call it. You have dry dock, you have shipwright, so you have all the techs you need with galleons and heavy demo, and your galleons are maybe gonna be the best in the game with more range. Range matters a lot. Range matters a lot. You will do a lot of damage thanks to the range. And the thing is, when you want to go away from the fight, you can get away from the fight, like get some more damage on your opponent and go back with your units. So you're gonna do a lot of damage. Now you have the second unique tech that's in Imperial Age. Infantry except Spearman line plus 30%, 30 HP. That's quite good. So your champions end up with 100 HP. Champions with 100 HP are no joke, guys. They are no joke. And the warrior priest plus 100% heal speed. So I would not mind having some warrior priest in the fight later game and healing the units. This is really good. And I think the warrior priest gets up to 125 HP with Sanctity plus 15 hit points and the 30%, the 30 HP more. So this is good, and also infantry plus 2 line of sights. That's your unique, your team bonus. So yeah, champions is gonna be a play. Halbardier is gonna be a play with some siege because they still die to archers. It's gonna be quite good, and they have a really good monastery tech tree as well. About archers, nothing crazy. They have arbalest without submarine, but everything else is upgraded. So you can go arbalest. You can go some arbalest with some champions, some halbardier. The champions are going to be super tanky, guys. And remember, your eco is strong, so it's going to be played like a Viking a bit in Imperial Age, with like infantry, strong infantry, and strong eco, but even stronger eco than Viking later on. You have cavalier, but you don't have plus 4 defense, so it's not that great. You have decent siege. You don't have bombard cannon, but I mean, the siege is not too great. Onager is okay, but This unique unit is okay in some situations. So it's not going to be the best sieve in terms of units in Imperial Age, but your eco is going to be great. You will have usually 6 relics, so the 5 relics on the map, plus your other relic, because it's almost impossible to stop the warrior priest from getting the relics. So you should win late game with 6 relics, even if your tech tree is not the best. You still have champions with 100 HP. They are no joke, guys. They are no joke. And yeah, that's it for this sieve. Now, how would I play it? So yeah, I would play just on my sieve strengths, try to get to Castle Age as fast as possible to get the church. The church is the best building in the game, in my opinion. So gonna play towards it. And then get the eco techs in Castle Age, get defensive church because they are like defensive towers. So play towards eco and also rushing with some church later Castle Age. And that could surprise you what I'm gonna say, but also rushing with mule carts because they are cheap with the sieve and they're tanky and they're gonna be tanking a lot of damage in the fights. So you could do some of them. They're buildings after all, like moving buildings that are pretty cheap. So yeah, you should be using them, like building some of them to tank in the fight and also maybe disturb your opponent. It's gonna be surprised by what you are doing. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's how I would play this sieve. It's gonna be a really interesting sieve to play. A bit too strong with the church, in my opinion. So maybe they will change the church. But yeah, the thing is, the church, you do it defensively more. You do more some monks. You can garrison villagers inside, and it costs wood. And remember, guys, wood is gonna be super easy to get because your mule cart technologies are 25% more effective. So you're gonna get a lot of wood with technologies. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.